What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in, Matt. What's up, Matt? Good to see you, brother. How's your Memorial Day weekend going? Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, that sounds good. Hot dogs on Memorial Day are always excellent. Always excellent. Excellent, delicious times. I'm a bratwurst guy myself. Like brats and like Polish sausage, stuff like that. It's really good. But I'm just, I'm working on some stickers right now. Not like making stickers necessarily, but I'm just taking stickers that I got in packages I've opened up in the last couple weeks, and I'm turning them into magnets, which is a good time. I've done all of yours, and I have a couple up over here. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, not quite. Hebrew Nationals are excellent. There you go, I have your Stay Calm and Stroke My Beard magnet here, and then Reaping of the Beards here. I have a whole bunch of other ones too, but they're in a separate place with a bunch of other friends. Hebrew Nationals are good, I will say. Let's see, we need I'm gonna make this a little smaller for the sake of me getting this part right. And hopefully not cutting through the sticker, because these lines are a little faint for me. Not be for anyone's fault but my own, because I'm just blind as a bat. Not really. I've been blind enough to not be able to see the magnets. The magnet spots. Got need a little bit further out for this part. That'll do. Alright, now for a little bit of fine tuning here. A little bit that side. Queens. That'll work out good. Next one here is a bit bigger from Wicked Wednesday. Significantly larger than the other one. I'm gonna try try to keep the dimensions relatively the same. Hopefully I can get away with it. Let's see. Yep, that'll work. That's perfect. Couldn't have nailed it more so. That's probably just... Oh, damn. Did I nail this one too? Well, almost. I have to be really careful with how little I cut off, but... If I give myself a little extra room, I think we're good. Yeah, that'll work. This is actually going really well. I didn't expect it to go this well. I usually struggle hardcore trying to get these shaped right, but these are going extremely well. Solid, man. All right. Ding, 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 ding. Welcome in, friends. Yeah, dude. So I got some from 8-Bit that look like this. This is super cool. So I just shoved those on there like that, and I'll cut around it here in a second. Take forever. We'll go with I'm gonna start with the easier one that's a little bit less ridiculous and time consuming, like that one. It's a little less tedious. You wish you could share them. Why only wish? Share. It's okay if you share. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, are you talking about... I mean, you're talking about Fable. I'm not really super upset about that, but like I did the same to mine as well, Matt. If it's the same ones oh, it won't let you share a photo? Oh, that's dumb. It's another permissions problem that I hate. I don't know if I can bypass any of it. Let's see. Comment safety. Allow comments. Yep, masked comments. Okay, we're good there. Oh, that's weird. Alright, well, that's not there. Some Grizzly guy made some for me. That's sweet of you, man. I gotta fix that one that one we did that doesn't have the same amount of letters that it needs, you know? Need to go back and fix that one. Can't believe we missed that together. Not surprised. I mean, it's... You know. It is what it is. This is actually kind of difficult. This is rough. It's rough out here. I'm gonna turn this on a little bit and see if I can do this. This is a little bit easier to do this. Wasn't going to mention that. Well, it's my own fault. I could have easily seen it and been like, hey, that's wrong. I need to fix yours, though. I do want to fix it and make it right and fix that for you. because it does. Those were absolutely legendary. They were awesome to no end. Hey! Is that Dan up there? It is. Bearded Bastard of Barbecue. How's it going, brother? Wyatt, what's good? I'm just cutting some stuff out. Turning some awesome stickers I got into some epic sauce magnets, bro. It's good to have you here, Wyatt. Just got done drilling some burgers and just hanging out with the dogs, drinking beers. Hell yeah. And that is what this place is about. We're just here hanging out. You guys do what you want to do what you need to do, and I'll be around, and we're just chill vibes here today. My daughter and my wife went to my mother-in-law's house to hang out. And this is like the day of the week that I get that's just, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? This is like my alone time away from everything, because my daughter occupies my time during the week, so this is like me time. So, and this is very cathartic for me, doing this kind of stuff. So, just doing this, resetting for the week, and then we start a whole new week. And I think this is my daughter's last week of school, so after that, then I really don't get any alone time ever. Wyatt, it's so good to see you. If you don't know who Wyatt is, anybody here, Wyatt is the, well, it actually depends on the Wyatt that's here. Wyatt, are you the Wyatt that I think you are, Wyatt? Because I want to hype you up if you are. Are you the Wyatt of old? Sure looks like the Shadow Cat to me. I can't tell from here. It's hard to say. But, you restarted with Monday? Yeah, retail doesn't take a break. I know all about that. My wife was a pharmacist in retail forever, and she'd have to work like on Mondays and Memorial Day and on Christmas Eve and stuff like that, which sucked. But I understand that. It's the one the prophecies foretold. Oh, I didn't even see the black cat. I'm stupid. I saw Wyatt's name, and then I saw nothing after that. My brain was like, nope. So you are the Wyatt of the Wyatts of old. So Wyatt is the owner, operator, and chief scent mixer of Felis Umbra Parfums, and those parfums are fire, bro. I just wore one today, and it was called the Scholar, and it's my number 2. Like, I'm a dark scented guy, but that was freaking delicious. Like, I can't stop talking about how good that was. So if you haven't already, you should go grab some. If you're not into kind of lighter floral scents, that's fine. He's got pretty much something for everybody, and they're all delicious. So go check it out. It's awesome. But here's this. This one's finished. We're good here. And see, it's not super perfect, but you just gotta take your time with it, and eventually you get it right, and it's all good. Boink. Put it over there, but I was a little late today because I wanted coffee. Thank you for the likes, guys, by the way. Alright, let's see. We'll do this Wicked Wednesday one next. It's a little bit easier, too. You second, third, fourth, everything about Felis. Felis is just... he's doing such good work there. Not to say that there aren't great people everywhere, but seriously, I haven't had a good cologne, like, that's not attached to another scent, like, you know, like I've had Paco Rabanne and I've had other stuff like that, but I've never actually had somebody's, like, I've never had small batch, like, colognes, like, done well, but Felis Umbra is one hell of a perfumer. I mean, his ideas are absolutely crazy good, not bad, crazy good. Like, they're so good. We've talked briefly about some stuff, and I'm excited for some things that he's got planned, and those are gonna be sick. And then he's got, you know, he's just an idea machine. I mean, he said it a couple weeks ago when we did the live with Wagner's Workshop too. I think he'd like to take a break, but I don't think he's physically capable. Which is fine. Some people are like that, and that's okay. No judgments here for that. But I'm gonna make this into a magnet. That's actually a pretty dope sticker, I'll be honest. See, I'm thinking about getting a sticker printer that's not ridiculously expensive. I think that would actually be cool. You're over there blushing. Hey man, you deserve it. You deserve the accolades, though. Truly, man. You deserve all the accolades, because you are that good at it. Along the lines of people who are really good at their jobs and coming up with good scents, Matt over at Wagner's Workshop is also legendary. Matt, I sent some samples to Wyatt for stuff to try. So I sent him stuff, but this is my all-time favorite. I will never, ever, ever love anything as much as I love this. Just wait until this coming fall. Hey, man, you know, I'm excited for it, but this... this stuff is excellent. I know you did. I know. You warned me, and I get it. You're right. Seriously, if you haven't gone and checked out either of them, though, do it, because they're doing unbelievably great things. I mean, heck, I got that one too. That one's excellent. This is part of his barber series that was unplanned. What sorcery do you use for sticker to magnet conversion? Oh, I mean, it's easy enough. So the sticker to magnet conversion is not horribly difficult, but it's just like paper it's like an 8.5 by 11 bit, like this, and then all you do is it has a backing on it, so you just peel off the backing, and then peel the backing off of the sticker, and then adhere them together. And then what I do is what happens is you're left with like this, something that looks like this. And there's a whole bunch of, like, stuff on the outside, and it's extremely sticky, too. So, like, anything you put on this will adhere to it, like, semi-permanently. So, I just do that, make sure that it's flat, make sure to get all the air bubbles out, and then what I do is just take scissors and I just cut around it. Just take my time and cut around all of it and make it look nice and stuff. Just takes time, but it's honestly worth it in the end because the look of the sticker is cool, especially if it's cool. You know, I just want to be able to enjoy it more than just once. So, like, the new side quest unlocked. I know, though. But it's fun. It's cool, though, because you get the opportunity to enjoy it more than once when you turn it into a magnet. Because it becomes this permanent thing you can then put on anything that's made of metal. I mean, heck, you could just put it on a fridge. I mean, I have a garage fridge that's downstairs that I put all the other magnets on. And that's fun and enjoyable. But yeah, I mean, some of them are like this, which are really simple and square, you know. And then others are like the one I'm going to do here in a little bit, which is the 8-bit one that looks, you know, redonk. And then I'm going to have to spend a long time just hacking around to hopefully get it right. And by hack, I mean yeah, exactly. It comes with you no matter where you go. So there, that's what it looks like, Wyatt, when it's done. See, it's got a magnet still, but it's adhered there. You cut around it, and then you can just booyah. This is made of metal. This will all, some of these will eventually move, like, since there's just so many and I don't have room for everything. They'll eventually, like that one and the rugged probably will move down because I have rugged pirate stuff up here too. And over here. Try to keep at least 1 to 2 stickers of each company just kind of hanging out up here, which is why I wanted stickers from you, Wyatt. So that I have one of your things. I have a Dark Blessing. Dark Blessing I didn't get sticker for, but what they did have, which was super cool, is they took their stamps that they do are really neat. And what I was told is, I know, Wyatt, and I appreciate you so much for enclosing those. I'm so excited, dude. But Dark Blessing actually does like sort of similar to what Fable does. They have you know, wax seals that they do an imprint of on there. But this is what they had. And I peeled it off, peeled some of the paper off the back, and then stuck it to some magnet paper, and booyah. Now I have a magnet of that. And it still sticks up there just fine. Yeah. I'm not saying you should do that, Wyatt, but I don't know, there's gotta be something that would be neat as far as that's concerned for you. It's like the dark fantasy kind of thing that goes along with Fable and all that, but I don't know if that necessarily fits into your aesthetic, but it would still look super dope if you did one. Not to say that you can't, but it just, because it would, whatever you would do, I'm sure would look absolutely dope. Oh, this is just a circle. Okay. I thought this was more than a circle. I thought we actually had like lip and all that. I thought this is actually easy mode right here. This one's easy mode also. So let's trim this down a little bit so that we're not dealing with a whole bunch of excess junk. Doink, doink, doink. The big thing that I will say though is that this dulls the heck out of your scissors. So if you do have scissors, And they're like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying that it can't be arranged, because I'm pretty sure it could be. I might be able to make that happen. You know, if it's a little boring in here, I think what we can do is do our wheel spin. Why not? We'll hit the wheel spin here. Shuffle all these man things up. Let's see. Yeah. All right, wheel spin time. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And then and tomorrow's scent will be Lagoon by Eve. Lagoon by Eve Soka. Hey, that's actually really brand new to me. So Lagoon it is. Lagoon, 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 Lagoon. Oh, if you're working on some of those, I'd be stoked, bro. I think at some point in the near future, I'm gonna need, especially since Rugged has their customs opening up soon. What is today? The 20... I can never remember. It's the 25th. So in exactly 7 days, I think a week from now. Would that be the 1st of June? Yes, Lagoon is a aquatic scent, actually. Hold on, let me, I'll go pull it up for you really quick, so you know. I also got a new one incoming from them also. That was the Tiki Torture that had artwork by Lucas Hall on it. So, Wyatt, for your information, Lagoon is sea salt, ocean breeze, ozone, aquatic winds, black coral, moss, oak moss, amber, sage, and cypress. And the oil blend in it is golden jojoba, argan, meadow foam seed, hemp seed, pumpkin seed, castor, and vitamin E. So, and it looks like this. Pretty dope, if you ask me. It's like a monster from the Black Lagoon kind of thing going on. Pretty sweet vibe, actually. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions, because I'm honestly I've honestly got a lot. I've got a lot of things. I'm going to be trying a lot of things, including ones that Matt sent me, which I'm excited about trying. I'm going to die. There you go. Alright, now for the real big nightmare, which is this one. Okay, almost got it down. Actually, that was really good. That went smoothly. Could have been worse. Oh, man. I'll be doing more of the unboxings, I think, tomorrow. I think I got a few things coming tomorrow, maybe. But I also, I got another shelf because I ran out of room for all my stuff, so... For all my stuff from before, I ran out of room. I had two shelves, two very large 180 bottle shelves, and I filled both of them. And now I have a third 180 bottle shelf. Let's see. Alright. I got one thing definitely gonna be here tomorrow. And I think, hopefully, we'll have another thing from, You think that's a wonderful problem to have? My wife doesn't think it's a wonderful problem to have. She's like, oh no, more? And then I get, you know, the hate lasers. Meg, you're one away from 157.7K. That's nice. How pleasant. Yeah, she I already told her about the package, and she didn't really roll her eyes, although I kind of heard her eyes roll, if you know what I mean. She's like inside somewhere, just rolling her eyes really loudly, and that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we all have our, whatever you want to call them. I wouldn't call this a vice necessarily, but God knows it could be borderline vicey. I am excited for yours to get here, though, Matt, because I've been wanting to try the blueberry so bad. Not only the mint one, but like I've been wanting to try the blueberry so bad. And then to have what is essentially my scent for the 4th of July is excellent. Hey, Zach. Yeah, I'm, well, not making magnets. Well, I guess, yes, I'm making magnets again. I'm pretty much always making magnets because I run out of, well, I don't run out of anything specifically, but it's more like I just, I can only do so many at a time before I'm just like, okay, I need a break because the monotony is just killer. But right now I'm working on this one, and, as you can see, there's a lot of ridges to avoid. And I've gotten this bottom portion done, but the bottom portion seems like a lot more forgiving than anything else. You tell yourself it could be worse. Yeah. It's like, I could be in a worse position. We could be dead. Or destitute. Which, thankfully, we're not in either of those situations, but, I also don't want to put us in one of those situations. Aw. Hi, buddy. Hi, Austin. Thanks. 8-Bit's aesthetic is gorgeous. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's super cool. Anybody want to come on and have a conversation? I'm all about it. Oh, man. Alright, come on, buddy. I will invite you into the live. I'll be honest. Matt, what does that mean? In September, Mrs. Grizzly will be getting a delivery from you. Oh, man. Well, I think she'll be excited about it, but her reaction to me would be one of, like, she would look at me like this. It's like, I don't know how to feel about that. It's like, I don't want... What her response would be like, her response would be something akin to, I don't want beard oils. Which, I get. It's fine. I understand. But, Zach, to answer your question about X-Acto knives, I'll be honest. I've never actually tried doing this with an X-Acto knife, and it might actually be easier if I had a very, very sharp one, but I don't have X-Acto blades right now, but 2, well, me and knives don't get along very well, and I only say that because I have cut off this entire section of my thumb with a a mandolin slicer. I was slicing cucumbers for a salad, and I went too fast, and I literally cut my thumb off. And it was so bad. Teddy bear and knives are terrible. Shush. I would love to go to Utah. And honestly, I bet my wife would too, to be honest, because I think Utah's gorgeous. I think right now, financially, it's not in the cards. We'd like to go. I know we would. And we'll probably figure out a way to go. And then, yeah, absolute meetup would be dope. But if you look at my thumb side by side, you can tell that this thumb is normal and round. This one has a slight angle to this side of my thumb. And that's because that part of my thumb is gone. And will never be coming back. That's just how it goes. Hey, lame gang, are you still fishing, or you still have that? I'm so glad you have the picture, buddy. Lame panda, are you done fishing, or are you still fishing? Oh, you're cooking dinner? Sweet, okay. I've never tried an X-Acto knife. I would try, and honestly, it probably would come out better. Especially if you have like a light like this, so they're just kind of hanging over it like this, and probably would need to get a mat or something for it too. Some kind of cutting mat for underneath of it so I don't cut through the, you know, the stuff underneath. Or put huge dents in my desk either. Or huge cuts, divots out of my desk. It's the last thing that I want, to be honest. It'd be pretty terrible. But today, also, everybody, today I wore a new company for the first time. And honestly, Eve will also be a new company for me, that I've never used their bead oils before. But I tried Empty Nest Grooming, and I really like their stuff. I was quite impressed with the beard feel, I'll be honest. Their beard feel is actually really good. And no offense to you, Matt, it just might be some of the smoothest that I've actually had before. I was just massively impressed with how, like, just how much it, like, rubbed, like, when you rub your hands together, like, that feeling that you get, like, it's gonna, like, it's just kind of, it feels like, I don't want to say lubricant, because that's awful, but it's just, it feels very smooth. And I put that in my beard, and as I'm putting it through my beard, it's coming off, like, perfectly off my hands. It's going into my beard, into my skin, and it's just soaking in, like, immediately. But I was just so impressed by that. The only complaint I have is that the scent doesn't last very long. You like the Grower? Yeah. Grower's a good one. Grower's a great one from Fable. But yeah, it was on my list of ones to try also. You despise Nag Champa? Grower is a great mixer scent too. If you mix it with, like, Baker, it's like having an apple pie in your face. It's an excellent mixer for sure. Zach, I'm going to have to get an X-Acto knife, I think, now and try it. Just have to be really careful not to cut my fingers or cut any other appendage off of my body. But I'm all about trying it. I'd be all about trying it for sure. Yeah, no, by no means, You'll bring me one from work? Okay. I mean, I'm down. I'm down to steal one. But, what was I gonna say? There's one that I got from, Rugged Pirate. Oh, dang it, I still haven't added it. Stupid. Alright, well, I'm gonna go look it up now, because I need to. And to be honest, I may actually have to start doing a series of I might actually have to stick to a series of Rugged Pirate for a few days, because I have, let's see, I want to at least try to get through some of these before. I have one from last month that's Reaper's Cove that I still need to get through that I haven't touched yet, and I'm sad about that. I need to do that. But I also have what is it? I have Vampirate. Let's see, I'm gonna go look now. I have Black Mask that I haven't tried, that was a Nelson Hogan original. I have Northside Air, which is a Joseph Didion. And then I have Terminate Destruction, which is a Gyrus Piscale, and a Katie Nicologic called Vampirate. And that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have 2 from this month, which are the Sweet Havana Smoke, which was done by... Oh, heck. Who did Sweet Havana Smoke, man? I'm awful. Anyway, the person who did that one, I have that one, and I have Scourge of the Sands. I think Scourge of the Sands actually was also a Gyrus Piscale. I think. And Zach, I don't know how Vampirate is. It's on my list of ones I need to still try, and I've only got, what, like 7 days? Let's see, how many do I have here? 1, 2. I have 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's see, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so after tomorrow, I'm gonna have to, I'm probably gonna just do wheel spins with the 6 that I have remaining that I want to get to before the end of the month, before new customs start, and the new custom of the months come out. I talked you into Fathom Menace. Dude, Fathom Menace was a great one. Oh, man. Have you gotten Fathom Menace yet? I know, dude, and I have that many coming at the end of the week that are yours. And I just need to get through, I think I just need to get through these. When I get through these, then I can go back to the rotation of, like, all the other ones that I have still. But I have so many to grind through still. I have a lot to grind through. I mean, I'll just be honest, I have a lot of those to grind through. But here's this one complete. Oh, you liked it with Dutchman? Good, good, good. It just made the most sense. I mean, it's Fathom Menace and all that. But there goes 8-bit. 8-bit goes down here for now, till I can move a bunch of them around, but... yeah, not too bad. A little bit of trash, a little bit of all that, and that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot going on. Oh, I remembered I was saying. So the quote unquote gripe with I'm gonna turn these on. This will help a little bit. There we go. Illuminate the situation a little bit. So my only complaint with Empty Nest was the fact that the scents were just weren't as, like, potent as I was hoping for. I think I maybe got 3 hours out of it before I would have needed to reapply it. To be fair, I don't have any of the cologne. The cologne might have been a little stronger, and that's something that, you know, Dark Blessing was struggling with the other day is they've had a lot of people complain that their stuff isn't strong enough, but he sells, and I disagree wholeheartedly. I think his stuff is actually perfectly fine. I think it's pretty darn strong as it is. But people were complaining that his stuff was just not, like, strong enough, which like I said, I wholeheartedly disagree with. But he sells parfums of his scents that are, like, 30%, 32, 30, something like that, percentage-wise scents to the rest of it, which is, like, you know, obviously super crazy high. So at least for, you know, for a beard oil maker who makes the colognes that go along with it, it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't understand, but for them it's like, it feels like it's just a little too weak. I feel like if they added a little more fragrance to it, a little more fragrant, they don't even need that much. I mean, just a little bit of just a little more fragrance mix would go a long way, I think. Maybe elongate it, because not only that, but the one I wore today is Orange You My Daddy, and Orange You My Daddy's like, it's I don't remember. It's orange, obviously, but it's, oh, I remember what it is. It's orange flannel. It's like a flannel accord, orange a flannel accord, and then orange flannel accord, and then musk is the last bit. And I smell all of those things together, and it's really nice. I actually get all of those things completely clustered together, and it's delicious. You got the complaint of what? Your stuff not being weak? Or your stuff being weak? Was that Davey that told you that? Oh. Clear. I don't think Davey would have said that. I don't think it's... I mean, maybe he's... I don't know. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think David would agree with that sentiment at all, and I certainly don't either. I mean, I mentioned before the one time that, like, the scent ratio from the oil to the butter was just, like, a little bit off. Like, it just... But I would never say that your stuff is weak. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Like, at all. Like, that's just psychotic to say that. But Orange You My Daddy's actually nice. There's actually a lot more in there than I thought. And to be honest, I mean, that actually a lot of that makes sense. It says the scent profile is warm flannel, but the warm flannel is really sandalwood, cedar, and patchouli. Oh, it's amber musk, too. Amber musk. I've noticed a difference. I mean, the butter that I used the other day for Barber's Peach was definitely... Or not... I'm sorry, not Barber's Peach. I think it was the first one I used that was like that. Skull was definitely not like that. It might have been... Yeah, Multnomah, yeah, Sunset Caravan was the one I noticed it in, but Multnomah Chinus is actually the one that I noticed the greatest difference. I do have peach on the mind, dude. I have peach on the mind all throughout the summer. It's hard to not have peach on the mind when it's summertime. I love peach scents, and I'm honestly super excited about, Empty Nest's Strong Little Peach, because I got that one as well to try, and it's awesome sauce. Like, it smells great out of the bottle. What up, buddy? Beard comb in the house. I know, the ripe peaches are just so good. Whenever you smell that ripe peach, it's just excellent. Hey guys, Beard Comb is in the chat. Beard Comb is awesome. I'm working with him on a beard comb that for me that I'm excited about. He hand makes all of his beard combs out of walnut, and they all look great. Go give him a follow if you haven't already. You made beard oil with friends yesterday? That's dope. May I ask what scent your may I ask what scent you guys what your scent was that you liked and wanted to make? Yeah, dude, go check him out. Beard Comb has some really cool combs, man. And he makes them in different styles too. Lavender cedar is great. Lavender cedar is a great mix. That's great. Yeah, the feel is always part of the process too. If it feels good in the beard, that's great. The smell is obviously important too, because you're buying the beard oil, if it's scented especially, to have the scent. But yeah, the beard feel is also really important. So just as a quick side note, so on the Orange You My Daddy scent that I wore today, the mix is freshly squeezed oranges and blood oranges with a touch of lemon, bergamot, and grapefruit. And then you get sandalwood, cedar patchouli, a bit of vanilla, finally drying down to the warm and rich amber musk, but still maintaining a hint of orange completely to the end. And I actually agree with that completely. Like, that's what it smells like, is orange, the warm flannel. It adds, it's definitely a warmth from the sandalwood, cedar, and patchouli. Warmth is exactly how I would describe it. So it's just a nice warm feeling with the orange, and then the amber musk adds this little funk to the end that's delicious. Your lady likes it? Yeah. Empty Nest is worth your time, for sure. If anything, Zach, I don't know if you were here for when I was talking about it, but the beard feel is just good. Like, it's really good. And it's one of the better ones I've had, because it feels so nice, and the absorption rate is just through the roof good. So I would highly recommend Empty Nest whenever you get a chance to. I just got their oil and butter. They make oil-based parfums too. I don't know what the concentration is for that, but just as an FYI, their ingredients list I know is like a mile long. And it's not always like, more is not always better, but some of these things in here actually sound pretty great. So, for instance, the macadamia nut oil is in here. Then there's argan, and then marula seed, Kalahari melon, camellia seed, Zemenia seed, meadow foam, obsidian, prickly pear seed, and then bobab, and then hemisqualane, and then borage seed and vitamin E. There's a lot of stuff in there, dude. And from my understanding, that prickly pear seed is kind of hard to get a hold of right now. So the fact that, their formulation has it is awesome. Sorry, one second. Unable to verify. What are you talking about? Stupid thing. Some of that stuff I'm sure is extremely expensive to get a hold of too. are extremely hard, but also extremely expensive to pay for. So their butter is, I don't know how to say this. I think it's Cupacue or Cupacue. And then shea, mango, ilipe, or ilipe, muru muru, and kokum butter. So their stuff is like, I mean, their stuff is good, and there's a reason why it's, you know, I don't want to say expensive, that's the wrong word. There's a reason, sorry, expensive is the wrong word. Sorry, words are hard for me some days. So, the reason why the beard feel is so great is, I think it's because of the hemisqualane, is because it makes it really slick and very absorbent, so. I think. I don't know for sure 100%, but out of all the scents that to try, I picked the 3 that I did because, for one, I like Strong Little Peach. I like peach a lot. Peach is my thing. Orange You My Daddy seemed like a good appropriate summertime scent too, since it's orange, it's citrus, it's bright, so of course you're gonna jump for that in the summertime. And then I wanted to grab Bearded Bullfrog because it was made for Jeremiah, oh crap, what is his last name? Oh, I feel really bad now. It's like, I know his name too. I should know this, but Cook, I think. Jeremiah Cook. Jeremiah Cook was a fan of his, I think, early on, and he wanted to make a scent that he loved, I think is what it is. Effort to give my friend Jeremiah something to try. I asked him what scents he preferred, and tobacco vanilla was one he mentioned. Before I sent him something to try, I created this scent to put in the bottle for him. And it's really funny because the scent profile for this is real basic, and it is 4 tobaccos and a shit ton of vanilla. Kupu Asu? I believe it. I don't know. Thank you, Zach. Can't ever remember words. So this says, for this one, there was 4 different types of tobacco and six different vanilla fragrances. So it's 4 different tobaccos and 6 different vanillas. So it's just tobacco vanilla, like. Kupuasu almost sounds like Asian in origination, but I mean, if it is Spanish, I mean, that's fair. I don't know. But you said smooth operator, and now I'm feeling like I need to get it. Blackberry, saffron, champagne, nag champa, sweet tobacco, sandalwood, and vanilla. Dang it, that sounds good too. I'm gonna be poor and dead. You just looked up how to make beard butter. I'll make some next weekend. Excellent. Yeah, dude, I don't want to say it's easy, but like, if you're going for, especially if you're new and you're just wanting to start out, you know, I don't think it's that complicated. You can mix a few different butters together. You just got to do it the right way, but once you do it the right way, you've added your fragrance. I mean, bada bing, bada boom, it's, you know, I mean, you're there. It's easy but time consuming. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it's easy by any stretch, because I'm sure that there's measurements you have to get right. Dude, that's sweet of you, man. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it, and if you want to do that, I'm not gonna tell you no. I'll happily give it a shot. I'm more than willing to give it a shot. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. You take your time, man, and it's all good. I'm looking forward to the comb. The comb we've talked about too is really cool. It's like a thicker one, and the end is gonna have this really cool silver teddy, or the silver like grizzly bear put in the end. I can't wait, dude. I really can't. It's gonna be super cool. I'm so pumped. But seriously, this smooth operator sounds really good. I'm a sucker mostly for anything BlackBerry too. I think the order I placed with Rugged last was one of the things I ordered was Ashened Anchor, I think. And Ashened Anchor's like one of the real basic ones. And by basic I don't mean basic, but it's like it's a double shot. So the double shot is just they mix only 2 cents. And I don't know if this technically counts as a double shot or not. But Ashened Anchor is smoked blackberry and patchouli, and that sounds so good that I had to give it a shot. And not only that, but I also ordered Gone Sailin' and Iron Mariner for Jeremiah Cook and Chrissy Rushing because it's Father's Day stuff. So I actually have had Squiffy Planks before, Zach, and I love me the heck out of Squiffy Planks. I think that was the first Rugged scent that I ever had and ever tried. And Squiffy Planks is just so boss. Squiffy Planks is real good. And for those of you who don't know, Squiffy Planks, because I can't remember it off the top of my head, is blackberry, blackcurrant, absinthe, cedar plank, smooth rum, caramelized sugar, and tonka bean. And that is excellent. And then, right after Squiffy, came Sword of the Seas, which is I don't know what to call it other than maybe cousin. It was created after Squiffy, but was like the sword that Squiffy held. But Sword of the Seas is graphite, steel, grape musk, absinthe, stainless steel, black pepper, bergamot, salt water, oak moss, stone, gunpowder, and amber. I haven't gotten that one, but I want to. But I really need to rein it in. Really need to rein it in. Because right now, with what I have currently in stock in my bathroom and here, and everywhere else, it feels like, I am sitting at I think I'm sitting at 90. And these don't include those 3 that are coming, so that's 93, plus the ones that, plus the 2 I know that Wyatt's sending me, which that's 95, plus I think 4 that, plus the 4 that, I'm pretty much going to have 100 cents that I gotta bust through. 100 cents to bust through in X amount of time. So, I have my work to cut out for me for sure. But I'll be doing a review for every single freaking one that I can get my hands on. And then maybe eventually, once I get to a bit more of a bigger point, I'll do a giveaway of some of these so that people can try them too. Because I think it would be fun to share the love with others. But excuse me, guys. So, what was I gonna say? I don't even remember anymore. It's fine. It's not important. It is what it is. I actually just found another company that I want to try. It's called Timeless Tallow. But they have some stuff in here that actually sounds really good. Oh, and tomorrow, before I forget, tomorrow, if you haven't had it already, and I'll be ordering tomorrow because I'm a psychopath, but tomorrow 8-Bit re-releases Project Shadow and the Orca, which is two of their most popular scents they've ever made. Project Shadow I'm excited about because Sean Stouffer constantly hypes that one up. And that one is going to be sweet honey, Palo Santo, and smoke. And Palo Santo's delicious. But the Orca is a tropical, it says tropical, citrus, and cedar. So Wyatt, I think if that's up your alley, if you're looking for another aquatic scent, that might be a way to go. I don't know if it's necessarily super aquatic, but it's an Orca. The tropical might imply that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for Project Shadow, and I know that my little girl loves Sonic a lot. She loves the crap out of Sonic too. And she'll be excited to see a Shadow on a bottle. She'll be real pumped. She'll be like, holy crap, look at that awesome thing, I want it. But so this was actually fun. I wore this the other day, obviously for the 500, and it was a really pleasurable experience. I can't begin to describe how fun this scent was, and it was so appropriate for the day. It is definitely leathery, and the thing is like leather for me, I don't always like leather, but this leather for some reason mixed with everything else that I had in it really worked. And I know that Nick doesn't like it either. Nick is not super fond of it. Nick is the owner of Rugged Pirate, if you don't know. But Nick is not overly fond of leather in the sense either, and he said he actually didn't mind this one, which is a huge compliment to me, because he just means that he liked it a little bit more than he usually would. But my other custom that I had made, that I had Lucas Hall actually do a really cool artwork for, is Zolottl's Ember. And Zolotl is the Aztec god of fire. And this is what that one looks like. And I've shown this on a live before, but figured I'd re-show it here because it just looks so cool. And this one was really fun to hear like Nick go through the process of making it. This is a Mezcal Accord, blue agave, blood orange, smoked chili pepper, roasted cacao, cinnamon bark, dark amber, vetiver, guaiac wood, and tonka bean. And this smells so good. But I did not have a Cinco de Mayo scent at all. Oh, that's nice of you to say, Zach. I hope it does. I would be super thrilled if this made it into Custom Cove. This is like, I didn't have a Cinco de Mayo scent, and I wanted something that kind of had that like Mexican-American feel, you know? So, but I didn't want to do characteristic like, you know, lime citrus. I didn't want to do any of the lime citrus, that kind of thing. I still wanted some of that in there because, you know, it's Cinco de Mayo and citrus is just a big part of their culture too. So I wanted something of that in there, but I didn't want it to be characteristic Cinco de Mayo scent. So I went with what I thought would be some different kind of scents, and I threw them at Nick and was like, just, you know, have at it. I hope it goes well. And then this came the other day, and this was right at the tail end of COVID, so my scent had just returned, and then I opened the bottle, smelled it, and I was like, dude, this is insane. So this will definitely be a repeat for me. I'll definitely be getting this for Cinco de Mayo at least every year from now on, but a lot of Lucas's art does get chosen. He does a lot of art though for a lot of different people. I mean, if it gets chosen, I'll be supremely honored by that. Don't get me wrong, but I suppose more or less I'm not holding my breath a ton. But you know, the cool part about this whole thing is that when you put this oil on your skin, the cacao really comes through a lot with the mezcal and the like blood orange. But as that softens, somehow this really awesome texture of woods and vetiver and a whole bunch of other stuff get mixed into it. That blood orange and mezcal accord stick with the scent the entire time, which is like, if you don't know anything about it, about like scent mixing and stuff, it's hard to get top scent profiles to stick through. And the fact that some do is impressive. So the fact that all of these like top scents, these like top notes came through even in the end after like a couple hours is crazy. So I'm hopeful. It'd be super cool if it got chosen for Custom Cove. I don't know when that next one will be though. So the last one we did was in April. So we got like what, a few more days to go. What's the matter? What's up with Ray? She grouchy? Well, it's 8:30 almost.
I was trying to get her to dance. This is no time for dancing. She's just really grumpy.
So, funny story. The guy, Matt, the guy who sent me, or who I did that press stuff for with Wyatt and all that, he said in September you'll be receiving a care package from him also. Yeah. I was like, cool beans. It's no time for dancing, mommy.
No, she's really not.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be done shortly and then come hang out. She does sound grumpy.
She peed her pants.
I know, it's not the reaction I thought she'd have. She actually looked quite excited by the idea, Matt. I think maybe, does that mean that my wife is finally coming around to my horrible, horrible habit? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. If she is, it would be a Christmas miracle. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go hang out with my family for a little bit. They just got back, so I'm just gonna go hang out with them for the last like half an hour that my little one's awake, and then I'll put up my review of I have most of it written out. I just gotta finish up a few different things, but as soon as I get that done, I'll post that after my little one goes to bed. But it's been fun hanging out with you guys. I'm glad everybody was here, and gosh, dude, we got 3.5 thousand likes. That's crazy. I can't believe that. But thanks, Zach. I appreciate it. I appreciate that so very much. Good night, guys. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Have a great rest of your Memorial Day, and then have a good week. And I'm sure I'll be in touch soon to do another unboxing or two. So, bye.